Gemma, congratulations on Captain Marvel.
Oh, thank you.
I wanted to ask, first of all, what's it like being a part of the machine that is a Marvel movie because it's on such a big scale and everything?
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. I never expected to be part of one of the Marvel films. I've grown up watching them. But yeah, I've never been part of a film that there's been so much kind of secrecy involved with. From the very first moment when I auditioned for it, I didn't know what character I was auditioning for. You know, they didn't tell me which character I was going to be playing until the last possible minute. Yeah, and also being part of something where there's such a hunger from the outside for information about a project, that's been very new and interesting.
Amazing. I was hoping to ask about, the makeup, because you're blue for the movie.
I am blue, very blue.
So how intense was that makeup process? Because you hear some stories about, how you're in the studio for hours at the start of the day and at the end of the day putting it on and off. What was that kind of process like?
It was long.
Yeah.
It was about a 4-hour
Wow.
job at the beginning, and we got it down to about 2.5 hours by the end. I have an amazing, Marvel have an amazing hair and makeup team, and they're very, very good at what they do. It's a lot of detail and layering that goes into it, but yeah, it meant kind of 3 a.m. call times for me, which was, it was tough.
What was the most challenging aspect of playing your character? Would it have been the makeup or maybe the physical training that was involved, or?
Definitely the whole makeup side of it was challenging. The costume, I did a lot of training beforehand, which I enjoyed, and you can kind of do it all when you're in your that kind of exercise gear, but then when you get into the suit, it's a lot more restrictive, and then you're having to try and do the same moves, and everything is, feels like it's twice as hard in the suit. They tell you have to train for the suit because it's almost like wearing a resistance suit. You can't really lift your arms past shoulder height, and I obviously had to have my arms up a lot because I'm holding a gun for most of it. So it was very tiring. Yeah.
It has been like such an incredible year for you, between this and of course Crazy Rich Asians as well. What has been the highlight of the last 12 months for you?
Gosh, probably just the reaction from, the public. I've never been part of with regards to Crazy Rich Asians, being part of a film where people have had such a response. It's meant so much to them. And it just goes to show how there's been such a dearth of representation and how they've really needed this film. And, even just with my own family, the reactions to the film and how I felt watching it, that's been amazing. And it doesn't happen with every project that you're in, but it's really special when you are part of something that in some way feels like it's shifting the conversation or starting a conversation. And and hopefully it'll be the same with this film. I think it's, I'm really excited that it's the first, slightly overdue, but really excited that the first female-led Marvel film is happening, and, that I get to be part of it.
Exactly, it's amazing stuff. So I suppose my very last question for you, Gemma, is you've done kind of such a vast range of projects now, dramas, comedies, now, a superhero blockbuster. Is there any particular kind of project that, you have your sights set on doing next?
Not in terms of genre. I'm pretty open in terms of that sense, but it all depends on what the character and what the story is, and I'm just interested in finding ideally those stories which have either been slightly lost to history or they have something slightly different to say. I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but I'll know when I find it.
We can't do this alone. We need you.
I'm not what you think I am.